Hello, and welcome back to Danganronpa. Got point back at me. Last time around, we, learned, or we patched up, Hina, and patched up our relation with Kyoko. And set up alter ego onto a network, and this time around, I think we got a knock at the door.
Makoto.
Makoto, get out of here. What's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to me, and she was white as a ghost. Sounds like something has happened. What? Heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. So I found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. Rec room? Hey, let's hurry. Makoto, Kyoko! What's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? Into the rec room, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting on the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
Just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. I couldn't get the door open. Tried knocking and calling her name, but she wouldn't respond.
Huh?
So what should we do now? What are we gonna do?
Anyway.
First off, we need to get into that room. Door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're gonna force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room doesn't have a lock. Then why?
It would seem...
Feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair.
In other words...
But this door isn't locked, which means as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. And there's no problem if we break in.
Indeed.
Smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, something to break it. Wait right here. The rec room. Sakura still hasn't moved an inch. Just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. Only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here! Found a broom in the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto? Please hurry. Me two stand back. Took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could. At the window, all it took was one solid hit. Shattered in 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. Took my hand through the window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. That is very dangerous. Don't try that at home. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just push all my strength and finally knob turned. Sakura! Just shrugged as I ran up to her as fast as I could. I laid my hand on her. All I felt was cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had been in Sakura's body. And then...
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the...
Oh, sorry. All-Star Apocalypse, Deadly Life.
Danganronpa.
Huh? Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
You know, talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. But when I look on, at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. By yourself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. Wonder was she confirming Sakura's really dead, checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. Go get the others. Particularly as Hina left the rec room. And why did this have to happen? All I could say, did it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. Stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. Stood there unable to do anything. Time just passed. I don't know how long. I got everyone. What?
Yes,
Oh, so she's dead?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as you arrive, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
But the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura's murder. And by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. We killed her. Not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
One of you, Hiro Byakuya Toko, one of you killed Sakura. What?
What?
Kyu's asked before we begin the investigation. Don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hate the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it. You know it? Jeez, I didn't know your power level increased by that much just by getting mad. What are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer. That's right.
The Monokuma file. Yeah.
Don't get mad, Miss Asina, or you're gonna ruin that little face of yours. Now then, with that, hold on. Something I want to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Uh-huh. Sakura won challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then...
In other words.
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. The whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting a chance to finish things with me. But thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through our little fight. You know, for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey.
I tell you, I was actually pretty worried. And she violated the rules by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is, this time I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie, or pissy potty on me. You better figure out who did it first. I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
What is this?
The hell, he owes them one?
I won't
Hate
forgive
him. I hate the whole thing. I, for one, am glad of Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. Can you say that now? Alright, I don't have time for your scolding. Next game has already begun. Be angry, son. Be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. You know? Okay. Just let me handle it. Because I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
It's Gardner 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. Order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. And settle. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. For that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What?
It's your fault.
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't.
I won't someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop
Don't
talking.
be stupid. Our lives are just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. If it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, appears no further discussion will be a waste of time. Well, compromise.
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. What? Don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway. Yep, don't really care. I spent my time coming with another splendid fantasy involving Master, anyway. Hiro, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear.
That's decided. Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I feel you, but you should agree to his request. But,
Hey,
find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
Liz is still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. No matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, you won't touch a filthy dead body.
Listen.
It's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. We want to keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
Listen to me.
all of us face execution. Figuring out who killed Sakura. Matter of hoping we can do it. Matter to survive. We have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. No choice but to just do it. Investigate. Better check the Monokuma file before anything else. Victim was Sakura Ogami. Time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. Body discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. Evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. Or it seems at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood.
Hey,
in case this time might be a challenge. What's that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. The door had just been shut with the chair from the rec room inside. The killer would have to escape somehow after barring the door. The door is blocked on the inside and there's no way in or out until we broke the window. There's like zero escape, right?
In other words,
It's a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I see kind of thing of mystery in movies or books or whatever. Could it happen in real life and right before our very eyes like this?
hey,
You see more about locked room murders entailed? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
To break down this time murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. It simply means the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. And it involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approach includes the use of a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. Check the door and see what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when a locked room already exists before the crime is committed. So,
In other words,
basically, killer uses a special contraption or tool from the outside to target the victim inside. Push a switch and fires a handgun. Shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
however,
In this case, that doesn't seem to fit. No guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gaps that will allow it. Cross out.
it's true.
Third is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
Stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. Then show up along with everyone else, and that's that. It could have been possible, maybe.
it's true.
Fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room.
In other words,
There's actually an alternative escape room somewhere within the room. You know, novel things, but it's generally not possible. You think cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. When it comes down to locker room mysteries, those are the basics. 4 possibilities. And Gyoko, which of the 4 choices seem the most likely?
It's true.
Good question, and that should be our primary focus during this trial. Right now, I can't really say. Let's see. The killer set up the locked room. To figure out the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. Sakura, if nothing else. Well, the last breath, sitting top door in this chair. Obvious evidence below the head. Sakura and I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. Well, she also vomited blood. Trace blood on her lips for sure. What would cause her to vomit blood? Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Your head on the head, someone caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. Byakuya?
That's fine.
Why does it land on the most interesting location? Interesting?
Naturally.
Don't you agree? I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. Using Sakura vomiting blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Some kind of wrapper. Oh, that's... Recognize it?
Well,
Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. I super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? After she left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. That might help her calm down a little. Gave that candy to Sakura. Found a box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. As soon as we can get the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. Made sure nobody else can get their hands on them. I like them that much. I want Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now they've lost all the flavor. You know. Candy wrapper. Shattered glass kind of scattered around this chair Sakura was sitting. The chair Sakura was sitting on. This is all red and top and bottom section of a bottle, right? Must be originally been a bottle. What else neither? Glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure? More red bottles lined up on the shelf. So, inside each bottle is some kind of Monokuma figure. How'd they get those figures inside the bottles?
so...
Enter from a standard ship in a bottle, huh? Bottles opening smaller than the boat placed inside. Never seen that? Yeah, maybe I have.
In other words,
This Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. Monokuma's bottle sitting on the shelf. One figure we found on the ground. Red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which means Sakura must have been hit in the head with the Monokuma bottle, right? Shards of glass and Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So you say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. So full magazines, all different kind of magazines here. Blessings from the magazine shelf. That's kind of Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why so far away from where she died? Locker is open, and there's, on the inside, a handprint?
Why?
Handprint doing here. Looks like something touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint on all the dust.
It's true.
Looks quite fresh, too. Maybe someone's hiding here in the locker, and they left behind a little something extra. So then, killer hid here until the locked room was open, don't you think? And all the confusion popped out and joined the rest of the group?
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Why not?
Hey.
Get back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Yeah, the locker room was already open at that point.
Indeed.
No way someone could have hidden there until after we opened the door. So then, what does handprint mean? Oh, nope, I didn't want to. Oh, there's more over here. Some kind of plastic container rolling around the entrance to the room.
So...
Looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Drink it, everyone knows how much she loves her protein. I mentioned more than once how protein is good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
Take that to heart if I were you. I know! So, this protein can. A label on it, Chem A2. I mean, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab has all kind of health stuff. Got this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second.
That's strange. What is?
Hey.
See, what's scattered around the can, shards of light blue glass, must have been part of the window I broke to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. Why does that matter?
So...
Can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. Not sure how. Hina, you got anything to say? Or do you know who did it? Yeah, I could tell Hiro. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all the three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? She went to the nurse office this morning. Sakura and I both left together, right? Eventually, she went off on her own. When I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon, Monokuma felt she died right around then. Telling you the truth, I heard her right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. This is what happened. If I stopped her by force even, this would never have happened. You know. Also not to have regrets, I know. She asked those three to meet with her. She asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying. Could confirm what I just heard. The three of them directly.
However...
Sakura to have been killed. Yeah, she's not type to go down without a fight.
It's true.
She certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. But how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? That's taken by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly. You would need to if they expected to stand any chance against her.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. Something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room. So I found out. Interesting. Yeah, that's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So he didn't go to see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. If you're gonna see her, is that the truth? I Prove otherwise, I have no choice but accept it as fact.
Come on.
Well, finish, please remove yourself from my sight. Examine the crime scene as much as possible. On clock right now, according to Montgomery file, Sakura died around 12 noon, so roughly an hour ago. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving Alter Ego? Nope, I didn't want it. Is there anything else? I already checked this, yeah? Trevor shoved against the doorknob so we couldn't get the door open. No evidence any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Door is the only way in or out of the rec room. Door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window. Happened, of course, when I broke to get inside. No evidence of any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, don't think anything suspicious about the door itself. I mean, both the door and the chair, no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the door knob from turning and the door from opening. There's no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. The killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside.
Listen.
Okay, have you finished your general investigation? I think so, for the most part.
So then,
Probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
So I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? Got a lot more pushy since we had our issue. That's right, I do. Go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. You alright? Yep. So probably went back to the rooms. Let's see now, if I remember correctly, Toko is right over here. This doorbell. A few seconds.
Who's there?
Most negative aura I've ever felt. Aura of total decay.
What do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Asunori Toko slid out into the hall.
What do you want?
Do you want to talk to me about something? Talk to you about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. What?
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Yaka already told me she asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master 2? Just said 2, didn't I? Guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Very much, so can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Okay, Toko claims she didn't see her, but I can't really believe her. Toko proof otherwise, I have no choice but accept it as fact. Is that good enough? I'm going back to my room. That Toko quickly retreated to her room. Let's see now. Yasuhiro should be. Press the doorbell. Turkey pens.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Need something? Actually, just want to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How do you know about that?
Could it be?
Maybe. Did you gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? Well, I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Told me herself she wanted to meet Byakuya and Toko to come too. When did Sakura tell you that? Oh, well, she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She gave it to me in person. She happened to mention the others, like in passing. To be honest, so then you went and met with Sakura? No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
I saw it was Hina got hurt, and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. I'm here. Can you show me the note she gave you? No, do I still have it? Let's see. Put it around his pockets.
Hey, come on.
So it looks like I don't have it anymore. With a goofy smile on his face, he pulled his handbags out of his pocket. Dude, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen off Hiro's pockets. Huh?
What?
Please run. Hiro snatched it up back again. And shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come
Sorry,
on.
just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash?
What?
Yeah, I can't deny she asked me to meet with me, but I never went. Well, if you'll excuse me. Waiting for reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. That was trash, but there's no way that's all there is to it. Tokyo and Hiro, what next? I looked at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, find out more of that protein can be found on the floor in the rec room. Sure must have come from the chem lab. Where should I start? You know what? Start with the chem lab. Yep, chem lab right there. Ba-dum. Ba-dum.
What?
Oh, do you have arrows on the chem lab too? Make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes sir, I understand. Well, I'll start with this. This is my first time seeing a shelf, but I just can't go over how big it is. Should probably take a closer look at it. It's like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. More importantly right now, powder has been spilled in front of the shelf. Careful not to step in it. There's yellow powder scattered on the floor. I'd better not leave a footprint. Broken bottle in front of the shelf, is this where all the powder came from? Bottle had a label on it, Chem C4. Like to hear something interesting? On the fourth floor this morning, checking things out, and at this point, this room wasn't like this. The powder must have been spilled.
So, in other
Right,
words,
only was spilled around the time of the incident. When it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. On the shelf looks like a bunch of chemicals. I have no idea what they are. They're reagents, to put simply. They're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. Let's test ignorance for so long. It must truly be bliss. That kind of harsh?
what?
But you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
Words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. You didn't even say that. Anyway, it doesn't matter right now I need to focus on the shelf. Containing a shelf label with the letter B and a number. This is part of shelving unit B. Okay, ordinary here, in which case I don't much worry about the shelf. So what's on the shelf? All kinds of supplements and dietary medication. Protein drink found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. Location label with letter A and a number, so I guess consider bar shelf unit section A. But wait. One bottle here labeled Chem C9. So I'm putting it here on accident. On the shelf is one look and tell us nothing but dangerous chemicals. Poisons and other powerful chemicals. While containing the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. Or shelving unit section C. More about shelving unit. Looks like it explains 3 sections. A has dietary, B has reagent, C has lethal chemicals. Let's go in protein powder from section A. Which means that section A there is a bottle with a label from section C. Bottle poison from section C doing section A. Something going on here. Oh. Footprints. Only found on the left shelf. Footprints relate to the scene in the hole. We have to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. Except for smart, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen. Let's go, chop chop. Okay. I'm working before long, draw a sketch of the room. How's this? Not bad for you, I mean. For me.
I see.
When I look at it like this, interesting. Here, whoever left these footprints only had business on the leftmost shelf. Came in, went straight to the shelf, did whatever they had to, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
see.
Fingerprints must be.
Certainly
Makoto, are they yours?
possible.
No?
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes. I'll confirm their size for myself. Reason on two sides. Quite did what Byakuya said. Your feet appear to be too big. Fortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately, these footprints are should be easy to determine who they do belong to. Footprints are a really valuable clue. Take a good look hard at that powder. Yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. I mean, it's a broken bottle. The bottle's Chem C4. Looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. When Byakuya, the powder would have been spilled right around the time of the incident. All I can tell for now. Alright, maybe I should take another look around the rec room. Okay, let's head back to the rec room. Wait, where's the rec room? Oh, rec room is over there.
Hey,
How's your investigation going? Told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro told me.
I see.
See, so along with Byakuya, they're claiming they didn't go see her. All too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying?
Anyway,
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Byakuya's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottle. These three things have revealed new clues. You do well to look over them one more time. So something discovered from Sakura's
Just a
body.
second.
General space is going to help you figure anything else. Oh yeah, no, but
hey.
don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
Whew.
And looking around it, and Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching dead bodies. Completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Though there's still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you?
So,
Imagine it's because I've plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
hey,
More importantly, look here. Her shoes.
correct.
You see that yellow powder in her step? And it really stands out.
I see.
That powder's clue number 1.
Hey,
Next is wound to her head. Look carefully.
it's true.
She was even telling you that it's an incredibly difficult spot. Let me just explain.
It would seem.
Here, she didn't suffer a single blow. Instead, received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting. When you say, there's also one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. Absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So I learned from examining her body in detail. Learned that just by looking at her body. Anyone but Kyoko pulled that off. Georgia glass are on the chair. Red and on top and bottom of the second. Must be originally a bottle. Okay. It's a new clue involving the Monokuma bottle. Something new.
Hey,
To figure out, hidden correlation between all these bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. Correlation? Yo, can you just tell me what it is?
so.
Oh my god, I need 2 clues, but giving my conclusion isn't a good idea. Person needs to come to their own conclusion, so everyone can have confidence in the outcome. It's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree.
Hey,
She's one of the things Monokuma bells bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? Experiment?
anyway.
You gather up all the pieces of broken bottle. Monokuma, try to get the smaller pieces too. Are you sure it's okay to mess with a crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya's not here, so...
So then.
I need to get something from the chem lab while I'm gone. Try to get on the glass. Yoko left the room. Don't really know what this is about, but what do I have? Better just do it. Took the broom dustpan and got to work, collecting all the broken bottle pieces. Just as I finish up, it's hard to keep you waiting.
So then.
Let's get to work. Let's remember what we're doing.
In other words.
Scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? Pieces of glass collected and one of the Monokuma balls that's still intact. I want to do that. That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
Listen.
First, compare the weight of 2 normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced.
In other
Which
words,
means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Makes sense? Figures inside are basically the same and nothing else could really affect the weight.
so then,
Comes the important part. All the pieces picked on the side of the scale. What would you expect to see? Well, a normal session would be either balance out or pieces I collected would be lighter. Might best get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Let's give it a try. Huh? Broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other
Let's
words,
look at our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together,
hey,
and I believe you'll arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. What do you think? It's all on you. Okay, and the magazines. So, shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. This magazine is upside down. So I'm gonna put it back here on accident.
hey,
Something catch your eyes. It's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Alright. Invert a magazine and flip to through it. This is one of the pages near the center of the magazine. It has the word written in bold, bloody letters. And it said Toko. Could this be dying message?
correct.
And it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So,
Is indeed a dying message. Someone used their fingers to write it. Dying message.
however,
Just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. Right, like that when I found it a little while ago. Make sure to put it back exactly as I found it. For the benefit of others who might become looking. Hey, is that? That says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Then she's the killer, right? Well, that hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. Conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. Well, you think that, but seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Dong, bing, bong.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Hard time, but the mystery of this locked room is already only half solved. Whatever happens, will have to happen at the class trial. Now what happens? I have to make something happen. Well, how about we do that next time around? Next time around, I will start the class trial. See y'all then. Take care. Goodbye.